please do not drive it through your house.
Just got off the phone with Matt. He let me know he's bringing the wrecker by tomorrow. Has a couple of jobs up on this end of the state. When he's done, he's going to drop it off probably sometime in the afternoon.
How are you, Matt?
Good, and yourself? Are you?
Monday
Me too.
What can I help you grab, Matt?
Is that like the gauge panel?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's everything.
One of the gauge panels.
Is that the one you want to go with? Or you're...
I think there's some other holes that can be drilled here for more.
Cool. Get it figured out as soon as we get the console kind of laid out and we can figure out what's the best spot to put everything.
You got some of what you just said. Lay out and figure out.
Yeah.
There's plenty of that.
Oh yeah, I was talking to my dad yesterday and it sounds like there's no shortage of that.
No. It's like when Matilda started going to school. Whatever it is, it's your problem now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
So-
about right.
I think we got everything. Okay, we have not test fit this fan. We have not. There's a word I'm trying to say here, and it's we have not test fit this panel yet. I know it has a little bit of a curve.
Okay.
So good luck. I'm betting it doesn't fit.
Okay.
But if it doesn't fit, we'll know by how much, and we can get another one made.
Okay.
And maybe even do that before you're completely done.
We'll get that looked at
Because
right quick.
these tail lights right here, we do not have a housing for them, but we're gonna get that made
Okay.
and sent up here.
Okay.
Because these are gonna go on the outside of the frame.
Perfect.
There's the horn.
Yep. Were you jealous of Paul's and had to get one?
Yeah, well, you can't have a truck like that without an air horn.
R3.
Yes. There's everything in here. Rear view mirror, the finish the steering wheel stuff, the white hose that came with the lockers.
Yep.
Not up to the task.
Okay.
It is melted.
Everywhere.
Yeah, if it's this close to the exhaust system, it's melted.
Okay. All right. I'll replace that with black then.
Yeah, this, if you mount this,
Okay.
I would like it up on the metal.
Pull out
instead
the
of the
middle.
windshield.
Okay.
Just to get it out of view. I just need it to watch the end of the boom. That's what I can't see.
Okay. Is there anything on the truck that you don't want us to touch?
Yes. Don't touch my things.
Don't touch the stuff, man.
So this is gonna be mounted in that little box. Pull fresh air, fresh dusty air to blow all over this.
Yep. Perfect.
There's other things that I'm forgetting. Let's get the truck unloaded. I'll be thinking of more stuff here.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff here. Like I always say, we'll just have to get into it to figure out what we don't know.
Known problems with this truck that you don't have to fix, but just so when you drive it, you don't go, ugh.
Okay.
This front drive shaft joint, that's just too much angle for that thing. So I've got to put a CV there or something. This is a big exhaust leak right here because on Pritchett I laid it on its side and I tried to straighten it back out and I broke it. So. And then I'm just so embarrassed of where this gas pedal and brake pedal ended up. We are going to fix it. Please do not drive it through your house. So I would never say it on camera, but I have a good friend from Moab that we went to Moab Diner and we took down that fence at the back when we pulled in the driveway. Like, vroom. And they were building a new fence on the other side because Jeep guys always hit that fence, so they moved it over like 1.5 feet. But we got clear into the new fence and broke the post off.
Oh no. If anybody has photographic evidence of that, I'd appreciate it. So
I said, I know you're embarrassed because you did it, but people didn't see drive through the fence. They saw Matt's wrecker drive through the fence.
okay, so what am I gonna drive through? I guess I'll be okay, huh?
Just pop a wheelie in reverse and drive over that stuff.
Well, on the other side of the ditch, and then it pulls up.
So as long as you always remember you're driving with both feet, you're fine. But if you take your foot off the brake and idle it around and then go to step on the brake, it will be the gas.
Oh,
And
right.
it's pretty quick. It's kind of jackrabbity at that point. And we were in Little Sahara today, and we drove up to the edge of some dunes really fast a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
You have to hop. It wasn't a hop. You didn't hop.
And he's short legged.
That is a little different.
Yeah, the start tune when it's warm isn't amazing. When it's cold, it starts right up. Started right up. Yeah, it's about that long. Man, that's a good looking truck. Is that not a good looking truck?
That is one good looking truck. I think it looks good with him in it too. In our driveway, that's helpful. Yeah. I bet in any driveway, but.
That's cool. That is true.
Unique experience.
Yeah. It's fun to drive. It's really fun to drive. Goes down the road way better than you think. And then he's playing with rear steer while I'm going straight and keeping it challenging for me.
You gotta get used to that.
Yeah, that is fun.
Right tool for the job, that's what I always say.
That's right. Totally works.
It's absolutely full of fuel right now. So don't spill it and smoke. That's a lot of fuel.
It's a lot of fuel.
How big is that tank?
60 gallons.
Oh yeah.
That'll get you through a day. Mostly.
But when you run out in a big way.
Yep.
Is that so you don't run out of fuel?
We try our hardest. Do you see the one where I was clear down and?
Yeah, I watched that
And the
one on.
Tom one, the bat,
Yeah.
the distance.
But here's what, I had Tom and Colby with me, and I'm like, dude, we don't have enough fuel. I know we don't have enough fuel to get back to the truck. And they're like, oh. And I'm like, does that not bother you? And they're like, you'll figure something out. I was talking about your lack of concern about running out of fuel at Carp Elgin area.
Oh.
Is that where the customer towed you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We traded a job for a
That,
job.
We
I
figured
think
we had
it's-
enough fuel between the two of us
Yeah. Well, either that or this happens so often you don't even raise an eyebrow to it.
anymore. Like, yeah, the solution will present itself.
Oh, don't let him give you a hard time. He did it on his
Oh,
own.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I made it from here to the stop sign away from Maverick. So
In Sand Hollow.
Sand Hollow. Yeah.
Where's Chad? We don't know.
Quite a deal here. Ran out of gas right here. And the gas station's right there. So I guess maybe I might have spent too much time around Matt.
Well, see, happens to the best of us.
Happens. Yeah.
Okay, well,
What do you want with all this? I don't know that he needs anything here.
I don't think he needs any of it other than get this right here. Is the controller in here? Okay, let's leave this here,
Okay.
and that way
He can run winches, yeah.
run winches. The dongle's right there.
Okay.
Yeah. We took lots of pictures, so we'll know if you scratch it.
Okay. All right. It's well documented.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll have to go beat something else when I have a temper tantrum.
Right, right.
Yeah, okay.
Stay away.
It is street legal.
Oh,
on,
hey.
on paper.
On paper. Cool.
Not in real life.
Yeah. In theory.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my claw hammer.
Can't live without
I
that.
would have missed you. Tom's been making me use a ball peen lately.
Yeah. It's really hard to claw with the ball.
Yeah.
So you're just trying to get him to expand his horizons with the hammer, or?
Yeah, he needs to branch out. He's all in on the claw.
Yeah.
There's a lot more hammers in the world.
Right.
When there's one hammer that rules them all, you just stick with it.
Yeah. Yeah. 24-ounce framing hammer.
Waffle tip.
It's almost a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
It's almost a ball peen. Once you hit enough metal with it, it's a ball peen.
Yeah, it is.
They're
Because
all
he
wrapped.
wears all the waffle face
Yeah.
off of it. So.
Both ends are a ball.
Okay, well that's my favorite truck right now, so.
Okay. All right, we'll take good care of it. It gets the Blazers parking spot, so.
Oh yeah. Well, let me take a tour of your facilities.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's really small. So.
See, once again, this looks way bigger on your channel.
Yeah, it's small. It's only 30 by 40.
You
so.
can see this truck in, and like these two trucks, we can barely shut the door, and there's barely enough room for us to work in.
So are these just members of the ward? Like, how do you get these jobs?
No, this is all customer stuff. So.
Oh, I know, yeah. Word of mouth. You've got one of those. You've got one of those shops that if you know
Yeah.
who you are
Yep.
and you, then you're lucky.
More or less, I guess. So yeah, at least that's what I tell myself. They're lucky to have found me. So.
You probably know exactly what that axle is.
It's like a Dana 30 to me.
Uh-huh. That's for my Cherokee, so we'll finally have a front locker when we do the maze next.
He doesn't have a front
Well, good luck.
Yeah.
You've got all this stronger.
Yeah, I did gussets on the C's. It's
Did you get them gusseted before they were sitting like this? Like
Before
the
they
front
got
wheels?
bent.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
mine, when I thought about doing mine, they were already bent. They kind of wrapped around the.
Yeah, it already popped the paint. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
Okay,
has
what do you
his-
got here?
Yeah, just the lathe room.
Got the lathe room right there.
I don't even know.
Oh,
how to
yeah?
call them. But,
You got a brake.
Yep.
and a
Some
shrinker
little-
stretcher.
Pinch
Yeah.
your fingers in.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's a shrinker stretcher. So
Shrink your stretcher.
for sheet metal stuff.
Okay.
How thick a metal can you run through there?
Once it gets thicker than about 18 gauge, it really struggles. So,
Okay.
but 20 to 22, that's kind of
That's
really
where
good.
it's at.
Yeah, it does a really good job. So.
Pretty minimal footprint, which is the nice thing.
Yeah. That's what me and Tom fight about. Tom's like, we need tools. And I said, no, we need footprint.
Yeah, we need shop. Yeah, same problem I have. So. And then we have the garage for the house that we keep some of the projects at. So.
The house garage that's never been used as a garage, really.
Nice little office there.
Office. That one's Katie's place over there.
Where do you keep your car?
There's a driveway out front.
It's rarely,
Unbelievable.
yeah, you rarely see the garage. This one's all.
And it's going orange too.
Yep, this Blazer was originally orange, so
What engine is this?
5.3.
Easy your way out of here.
Yep.
A little less of a maze there.
Let's get by.
Went for a ride in the wrecker with Matt. When we went over everything, made a quick. Oh my goodness, I'm so distracted.
I don't even know what he's trying to say right
I
now.
don't even know either.
Made a quick list.
Yep. So anyway, we made a quick list of everything. It's a small list, as you can see, and so we'll get after it. We'll see what kind of carnage we can create, or I mean, what kind of good things we can make for Matt. So
You guys should take it out on a joyride sometime.
yeah, we'll get a couple lights put on it so the local.
I know for a fact you don't even have to find a gate. You can just drive through the fence. You know who you are.
That's awesome.
Just makes me happy to think about it.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks,
Okay,
Matt.
hey, thank you.
See ya.
Appreciate it.
Another work week in the books. So now it's not quite the week. I guess it's Friday before noon. Is that still the weekend?
Close enough. For some people.
Okay.
What's a weekend though?
Yeah. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. We got Matt's wrecker here. We're starting with fitting this dash that he had cut. And it's fairly close for first revisions. We made some marks so we can get it to fit really good. We'll get that cut and we'll just kind of sneak up on it. I think there's enough material here that we should be able to make it work and not have to completely redo it. At least we can have a good solid pattern and if we do have to make a new one.
It's not too bad. This is the first time it's ever been fitted. They ran out of time and weren't able to fit it before they brought it to us.
Yeah, we got a whole stack of things to deal with here. So look at the size of that harness.
And an ignition switch hanging and the rear steer that was temporary mounted.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here.
And that's just inside the cab.
Yeah, we got to get ourselves back up to speed. We haven't seen this truck in 3 months. Was it January? I can't remember the last time we went down. Do you remember,
So we
Caden?
actually went down to work on it. It was
Yeah.
New Year's, yeah.
So that was the last time you worked on it, I think was like second week of January. Because I think
So-
Caden went down, then you went down one more time a couple weeks later. Regardless, it was something forever ago.
It's a good thing I made a lot of notes, so I'll have to break that book out. I've only got 3 weeks to get it all done in and get this back to Matt, because I want to get back on my record too. New day, working on Griz. On the Moore wrecker, there's a lot to do on this. There's a lot of things that need to be changed and updated. There's a few things that kind of got less than stellar work while we were trying to get it all back together for Wrecker Games and to get it patched together for Easter Jeep Safari. We'll get that all cleaned up. Before we can even do anything though, we pulled the hood off so the boys can pull it out and get it washed up. It's kind of grungy, a little bit of oil and a whole lot of dirt and sand. It's kind of nasty to work on.
Got to clean off all the dirt before we can get started.
Teamwork.
Everybody,
I feel worthless since Dusty's got 2 and I only got 1.
super hot. Super bad. Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Should it have got that hot?
Ian's getting the doors.
Well, we might as well clean the whole truck if we're going to be working on it.
Gotta make it look pretty. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get arm pumped though.
You what?
I'm starting to get arm pumped.
It's going nice, but only have one.
Yeah.
Together with both hands when they both start hurting. You're not gonna spin around and say update first?
No.
Come on, spin it around, just say update.
Decided I would video.
I love the enthusiasm. So I've been down here, we just got the rear steer stuff all cleaned up and ran good, and now we're just making sure that these air compressors will fit. He's got 2 of these and they'll fit. Oh yeah, they'll easily fit in there. We'll have plenty of room for lines. Yeah, we got room. We could either mount them that way or that way. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Which way should we go, Corbin? Should we mount them this way or should we mount them that way?
I'd say if we do it that way, the wiring would be so much easier.
Why is that?
Well, turn it the other way. More clearance.
Yeah. It might look cleaner too, because then everything's running the same way in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. Glad Corbin approves.
Corbin approved. Stamped. We're doing it.
Yep. What's next, Corbin?
Should we update down here what I just did?
Okay, hold the camera while I get down. That's fine. So, if you want to do a little video, you can.
Corbin said I could do my own video, so here I go. So, you know that whole shenanigans that we had with the bus bar?
Whoa, what was that?
Something. Okay, so my question is this really a 2-pole bus bar, or do we need to cut something?
Yeah, that's a good possibility.
Because we didn't really know, right? And we
never did check that.
It was already installed.
Right.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not.
Oh. It's all one. It's all one bar.
Piece, yeah.
I fixed it. Now we've got 2 different bus bars on here for sure. They're different. Positive and negative. Positive and negative. Yep.
Not to be confusing with 2 positives and 2 negatives.
2 negatives make positive?
A negative times a negative equals a positive. Say it. A negative times a negative equals a positive.
We should have had everything positive. We had 2 positives. We should have had a negative somewhere in there. But, all right, well, the boss is back. Better get to work. Here you go, boss.
Back to work.
Boys got quite a bit done today. Got this all patched up. That was quite a little fiasco that my little mistake that Dusty had to clean up. Ian got this all cleaned up in there. We'll get the compressors mounted, finish getting those wired up, get the pressure switches in. We'll get the air tanks in when we lift the cab back off. Still a stack of things that are gonna happen over the next couple of weeks. So watch for those videos on the next several Mondays while we get this thing all up and going. Get the new console built so we can get all the gauges and switches in and make it look like something. So that takes care of it for today. Till next time, remember, dream big, go to work. Thanks for watching.